Hi, my name is Colben Kharrl, and I'm presenting on behalf of Team Eltz, and this is going to be our Sprint 1 review video. So first, recapping on our sprint goal, we met the goal by learning the development environment, practicing the agile workflows, and completing all of our user stories. So we were able to adapt to the Git workflow environment using Eclipse, and we met together regularly in stand-up meetings to make sure we were all on the same page. Completing these tasks really helped us to begin to understand memoranda and how it was constructed, and we made the necessary changes to the product that enhanced our user interface, made the window behavior more reliable, and updated our build process with some new functionalities. So jumping right in, we'll go ahead and build and run our application. And one of the first things you should notice is the new logo and splash screen for the application. So let me go ahead and actually jump in and view that again. So in the About the App section of the program, we can now see our new logo and slogan. So we are called Drive-By, and the slogan is the easiest way to schedule bus tours. And here you can get a look at a few of our user stories. One being the new look and feel of the application. So we have the new logo, we have the new slogan. Another one of our user stories and our tasks was to add our names to the About screen, so we can see here that we have some new developers listed here, which are us for working on it with this project. And the third thing we can view here is the version and build numbers that are generated by the build process. So we can see version 1, and we can see that this is a build from today. And we can also view that same information down here in the bottom left hand corner, the version and build number. So as far as the logo and changing the about.drive-by, that was done by Jacob and Andrew. And as far as the generating the version and build numbers with the build.gradle file using Ant, that was taken care of by me. So we can go ahead and close this dialog here. Another thing that we did change in this sprint was we made some changes to the preferences window, so we can see that this opens without glitch and without any bugs, and we can flip through our multiple tabs. We also no longer have the options for the look and feel of the application, so it's making it more consistent throughout launches of the app. So we can go ahead and hit OK to save or cancel to cancel any changes that we might have made. Another change that we did make, we made the window behaviors a bit more natural and more consistent. So there's two there. First I'll show a user story where we changed the minimization behavior. So before, if you clicked minimize, you were unable to reopen the application. And now we can see that if we iconify this window, we are able to bring it right back, and it is still fully functional. And we were able to flip through, nothing's frozen, and it works how you would think. The second window behavior was closing the application and making that be a reliable feature. So I'll save that for the very end. The next user story was for being able to add and edit and delete drivers, so that we can start tracking the drivers of our system. So we can see in this new drivers tab that was created here, we have the ability to create a new driver. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in some test info just so that we can view that the functionality is working correctly. And we can see here that our test driver was added, so we can view their hire date and other relevant information. And we can also delete this driver, so we can get rid of him if we want to remove him from our system. So that was taken care of by Andrew. And the version number and the minimization was taken care of by me. As far as what we've been noticing, how the program is very readable and everything is displaying correctly, that was the locale information, and there were several tasks associated with the language and locale of the program, which were taken care of by Stanley. As far as the minimization, that was me, and now we'll finally view the closing of the application. So there are two ways to do that. First would be File and Exit. So when you exit, if you don't have it already saved, it will give you this dialog. Do you really want to close memoranda? We can choose this option to not ask again and go ahead and hit OK, so we can see that the application is fully closed. And if we run it again, which bear with me for just a moment, we can see that we can also just close the application through the exit option, and since we chose the option in that dialog to not show again, it should not pop up. And there we go. So we can see that all of our user stories have been completed. That was 7 of them that we can view in our sprint backlog, which I'm going to pull up for us right now. And here we can see our sprint board for sprint 1. We can see that we had 7 different user stories. All tasks went through the normal process of being assigned to us 2 at a time, once done being moved to test, and once validated being moved to close. So we were able to complete all tasks, which is a goal that we hope to continue to achieve through the next 2 sprints. And I want to thank you for watching.